and I was Jairus, I would have taken Jesus by his arms and pulled him as fast as I could. And frankly, ladies and gentlemen, this may not sound exactly kind, but it's very human. When your own little child is dying, the only important healing you want to see is hers. The lady with the issue of blood could have waited a few more days. The little girl could not. Jairus probably was thinking it. He didn't say it, but he was thinking it. Could not this woman wait? She's not dying. My girl is. Jairus, perspiring with his heart beating fast, wanted Jesus to get to his house as fast as he could get him there. And now he is slowed down, not only by the woman, but by the crowd. It's like you taking your little girl to the hospital and running into a traffic jam on the highway. And every second matters. But it was more than that. For Jairus had the answer walking by him, but that answer wasn't with him home yet. And now the woman comes and she touches the hem of the Lord's garment and gets her healing. And just as she was receiving her miracle, a few maybe feet away, maybe miles away. It couldn't have been miles. I'm sure it was a very short distance away. The little girl died. And now, certain came and said, Jairus, don't trouble the Lord anymore. It's all over. She's dead. And I love what I read after that. Jesus, knowing, he knew the whole time what was going on in that man's heart. Don't you think for 1 second the Lord was ignoring the fact that this man was very nervous? The moment he heard the words, trouble not the master, she's dead, Jesus spoke and said, don't be afraid, only believe. Why? Why? Because when you have Jesus, even death must bow. When you have Jesus, nothing is impossible. Nothing. And I can tell you, probably most of you aren't as bad as Jairus' little girl tonight. Nor are you here with a child home dying, because if that was the case, you would not be here tonight. Your sickness and condition is nowhere near probably that little girl's condition, for she was seconds away from death. You're not, you're here. And if Jesus would say to a man whose girl had died, don't give up, what do you think is he telling you tonight? Don't give up. Only believe. Only believe. I'm sure Jairus wondered, what does he mean? The girl is dead. His heart had sunk so low by now. He said, it's over. It's over. But sir, when Jesus shows up, it's never over. It's never over. It's never over. You know why? Because when you say the end, he says the beginning. When you say it's all over, he says it's just begun. When you say the end, he says we're just starting. And the Lord was so sensitive now to Jairus that he would not let anyone follow him. He took only Peter, James, and John, and Jairus. And now he shows up to the man's house. And listen to what the scriptures declare that takes place. Just listen. You see, I believe before every miracle comes opposition. Before every miracle, there will be opposition. This man was opposed by a crowd, by his miracle. And now he's going to be opposed by his own relatives. Watch this. It says now, when Jesus suffered no man to follow him, save Peter, James, and John, the brother of James. And he cometh to the house of the ruler of the synagogue, and seeth those there, watch this, weeping and wailing greatly. And when he was come in, he saith unto them, why make ye this ado and weep? The damsel is not dead. When Jesus shows up, he says, she's not dead. You know why? Because when the Prince of Life shows up, death must obey. She's not dead, he said. She's only taking a nap. And now they begin to mock him and laugh. Imagine how humiliated Jairus has felt when his own family begins to mock the master. But here, remember the words. Don't give up. Don't give up when the doctor says no hope. Don't give up when your pastor says miracles are no longer for today. Don't give up when your own family mocks your faith. Don't give up. So, saints, they were mocking his faith. When he brought Jesus, they saw the man's faith. For why would he bring Jesus if he didn't believe he could raise her from the dead? Why bring Jesus if you don't believe he can do it? And they mocked his faith. Brother, they'll mock your faith. They'll mock you. They will tell you, no, it's in your mind. It doesn't happen anymore. But what does Jesus say? Only believe. Only believe. Only believe. Only believe. And watch this. I wondered about this many times till one of the Lord gave me the answer. And when he had put them all out, when he had put all the mockers out, remember, Jesus will not walk in till the weepers and the wailers get out. When he had put them all out, he taketh the father and the mother of the damsel and them that were with him, which were Peter, James, and John, 5 people. And he is the 6th, and the little girl is the 7th.